Let's get this going. Zoom out. Spotify. We'll let everyone come in. Take a few minutes here. I'm getting started right on time today. Yesterday I wanted to get started earlier, but I just got so busy. Let me get my bandana set. Oh yeah, real gangsta. Oh yeah. Just check the audio. I'm so frustrated. I had Chain Thunder being researched, but then I spent too much and I didn't have the money for it. So yeah. All right. Bonzo's Tower. Give me them gems, baby. Oh, excuse me. It's gross. Bonzo's Tower. Give me them gems. All right. I think we're in business. And I think it shows that I'm live, which is the most important thing. Yeah, it shows it there. Most viewed video, 2.5 thousand views. Starting to make it in this world. Oh yeah. Okay, so I had a run in like 30 minutes ago, so I just went ahead and got some stuff ready. Damn, nothing. Ain't nothing but a thing. What up, JP? Yeah, brother, I got started right away. I did a tier 11 run. It ended like 30 minutes ago, so I got all my modules ready. So I should be like just good to go. Kind of frustrated. I just spent on some lab or workshop stuff when I had my I had Chain Thunder at 9%, and I just want to keep Chain Thunder upgrading because getting Chain Thunder to level 2 with a few levels in boss reduction was actually enough for me to get to tier 16 wave 100. So with me being a Chain Lightning player, Chain Thunder's just amazing. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Hope you all had a good day. Let's see these tournament heat conditions. And alright, so Thorns. Wow, that sucks. Plasma Cannon Resistance. I think I'm legitimately, because this is a Champions run, I'm going to make it so far that I don't think I should go with a Plasma Cannon. I mean, champs, I'm going to make it like 1,500 rounds, right? So, alright, tournament. What should I do instead of Plasma Cannon? Fortress would probably be good. Yeah, Fortress for sure, right? No, we'll just still keep it. Instead of Orb, we'll do Death Ray. Yeah, let's check this out. I don't think there's any limitations. There's Thorns Resistance, but no Orbs or Death Ray, so we'll keep Death Ray going. Knockback Resistance, Plasma Cannon Resistance, which, whatever, we'll still keep it. Fast buff. Okay, so we want to target fast first. We're going to go fast. It will be the first. An energy shield, more bosses. Cool, more bosses means more, what up, D-Bell? More bosses means more reroll, and since I also got Cash Mastery, first level, hopefully more elites and more rerolls, so I can keep wasting them on this Harmony Conductor to get it. Black hole size. Yeah, let's start this. Just quick double check. Tournament, damage, attack speed, health, energy shield, cast slow or defense, berserker, death ray, ultimate crit. Yeah. I guess instead of demon mode, I could do. No, I wouldn't like energy net. No, let's just landmines done. Nah, let's just go with what we have. I'm feeling this. Yeah. Question: how many reroll shards will it take to reroll legendary effect on a module after locking 2? A lot, because it'll be 160 per. I mean, by a lot, I mean like 10, 20,000 probably. If there's just 3 slots and you've got 2 locked, the third one will be 160 per. I was able to reroll my legendaries with having like easily reroll them when I had my reroll labs at like level 40. Now it's at level 70. I'm always short. So yeah, take that for what it is. Okay, so we got all these sets. Yes. Tournament. Guess I can only switch out that. Always gotta like double and triple check, because once you start a champions run, you get so far in. Yeah, just do this thing. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Now let's just do it. Whatever. Whatever. I'll start another one right after to get that award. Why not? Turn Chain Lightning off. Now, I got 1,500 rounds last time, right? So, I'm going to do some math here, but first let's do this. So we want fast up, then elites, then protector, ranged, boss closest. No, I think this will be the way it should go. Yeah, we'll do that priority. I think you'd get it at 20k. I think you'd get it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but well, also it depends too, because like if you look at whatever this type of module is, you look at, well, I guess I can't do that one. Let's click here. Oh, whoops. And if you look at reroll, like there's a decent amount of stats. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 or 14. But if you look at like the armor modules, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So a little bit less, actually. That's surprising. For ultimates, I think there's even more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No wonder it's taking me so many reroll shards to reroll the ultimate weapon module. Yeah, that sucks. If it's an armor mod or like one where there's not too many reroll shards, I think you'd be good. But if it's one that is, if it's the ultimate weapon reroll, where there's what 17 or 18 different options, it might take a bit more than that. But what I will add is the reroll shard lab. Like, I know it sucks having to commit to one lab for too long, but when they made this game legendary armor mod, yeah, I would go for it. I would just say screw it and go for it. There's some labs that absolutely suck, but the rerolls, like, the longest these get, I think, are about 3 days. So when you have them at, like, I think if you have this at 4x speed, you can get it done in like 60 days. I think it's like 90 days if you have it at 3 times speed, depending on what your lab speed is. So I would take time to get more into your reroll shards, if not even just keeping them permanent. Because now for me, like, I just did a tier 11 run and I got pretty far, like 6,000 waves, 6,500. and I got like 14,000 rerolls. I did also just get the basic level of Cash Mastery, but really upping your reroll shards and then farming higher tiers, you'll be able to stack it up quick. I now waste like 25,000 reroll shards like every day just to try to get I'm trying to get a legendary mythic black hole size. Alright, so I want to do something here. 1,500 waves. That's the math, how far I went low last time. And if you look at my damage, this is 300 levels. 330. Oh, let's level this out. Oh, whoops. Oh, wait, it was this. Whoops. 330, 350. Let's just say 550. It's because. And this will be 700. So yeah, I don't need to touch anything attack, and I'll get my attack actually fully maxed out without me even touching it, which is great. So no more, I won't even touch attack, and it will get automatically upgraded with my free ups. Because if it's, what, 800 levels, I think it was 700 that I calculated that I'll need. And since my free upgrade chance for attacks is 66%, that's roughly 1,300 waves. So I'll for sure get that. Right now, sell's an issue for me, trying to have everything 3x. What I'd recommend for that, because I had the same issue going from 2 to 3, was I put a ton into my wall. So I put a lot into my wall, and then I, well, obviously got Sharp Fortitude Ancestral, but I also then got wall fortifications. And when you first unlock wall fortifications, as with any fortification, it's super cheap, and you can really like get some levels into it. So I was able to get that, and then go from consistently farming like to 9-10,000 waves on tier 7 to then 9 to 10,000 waves on tier 9. And I'm doing like 9,000 waves on tier 10. And because of that, I'm getting a lot more cells. Also, depending on where you're at in the game, obviously work on some defensive, like where you're farming, work on defensive enhancements. But then save up cells or coins for cell enhancements too. If you have Death Wave cell bonus, like I was getting a lot more cells when I used G-Comp, so I could get more Death Waves to go off, as well as Death Wave quantity. That'll help too. Have this turn, you'll get Spotlight. Nice. Serious, are you in my bracket again? I'm back in Champions. Let's check the bracket. I forgot what your name was, but I think I'd recognize it if I saw it. Only one getting promoted right now? What? Should I roll plus or two? Just go for either and try and hit one. Well, D-Bill, what are your, on armor, the rule that I follow for armor, because I have wall, is you gotta have, first is defensive percentage. Shout out to JP978. First is defensive percentage. Then for me, I actually rolled wall health. Then I rolled health regen. I'd probably do it differently. I would have went defensive percentage first, then health regen, then wall health legendary. But yeah, I think wall health is super beneficial. If you're a wall player, I would go for those three and don't worry about orb speed or whatever. Stayed in Legends. Lucky man. Well, I shouldn't say lucky. Skilled man. I think, well, my goal, last time I got second in champs, so I'm really hoping today I win. But, I did my milestone runs, for example. On Friday after my Legends run, I got to tier 16, wave 60. And then I researched like 2 levels of Chain Thunder, a little bit of the Chain Lightning Scatter Amplifier, but I also got like 3 levels in boss attack damage reduction. And I was able to get to tier 16, wave 110. So the reason why I'm saying this is because I think with my new researches that I'm getting going, and I spent too many damn coins, so I'm gonna get back here to researching Chain Thunder at 4x speed. I'll be able to, I think, stay in Legends because Chain Thunder's just so good. And what I'm gonna do, because yes, I am, I'm putting a lot of my coins into just workshop levels, but they're becoming more expensive for 10 levels of my workshop than it is for just one level of like workshop damage enhancement. So I'm gonna kind of alternate between damage enhancements and then workshop damage, or I guess attack levels, so that in my champions run and legends run, my attack is gonna be much stronger. And then hopefully I get to stay in. Just spend this, see if I get anything good. No. You got this, you're getting first. Yeah, man. That's the plan, Duck. That's the plan. I got, I thought I was going to get first last time, but then Sirius came in, and he took a nice little break to walk his dog. So I passed him when he had 1,400 waves, and I got to 1,500. Didn't comment in my live for the rest of the live. I don't think, at least. And then I finished my run, and then I checked back the next day, and it said, "Why so serious? 2,000 waves." Like, oh, that was great, man. That was so funny. I genuinely got a good kick out of that. That was too good. Thorn resistance is gonna be tough. Except your wall thorns are already so minimal. My wall thorns are at 8 or 9%. 8% of 101 is 8.1, so is it really doing that much anyways? No. But with Sharp Fortitude, with it increasing the thorns each time, that does help. But it'll be nerfed. Oh yeah, so now I need to do calculations here on my health. Which, by the way, for the next few days, I'm not even going to touch the health, like enhancements or levels. Just going to do all damage for staying in Legends. So 100 levels plus, let's 300 plus 30. So wait, 100 plus 300, 400. So 430 plus 600. So 1,000. 1,040. So 1,040. So I need 1,040 upgrades in my defense. Oh, whoops. Oh my gosh, where's my mouse? My mouse has this button to slow or speed up the scroll. It just froze it in time. Alright, so 1,040 divided by oh shoot. Divided by 0.6741. So 1542. 1542 waves to max out my defense. So what I'm going to do is I will absolutely buy some cheap defensive upgrades. Let's just knock out. Yeah. Get that knocked out. Yeah. Look at that. See? I'll do a few more, and then I think I'll be able to just let my defense run away with it. Get fully upgraded. Just let it go. We'll do that. Let's get this to a clean 100,000. Oh, whoops, one more click. And yeah, now we'll get these. I want more attack level skips because, and my thought process on this could be completely backwards, But because there's a nerf to thorn damage, thorns aren't going to do much to the health. So they're going to be clumping around my tower more. So because of that, I don't want them to be damaging my wall as much. But you know what? Now that I say it out loud, since thorns aren't going to do that much damage, I kind of need them to have less health so I can just nuke them from orbit. So, yeah. I think I just talked myself into doing that. What is your max for level skips? I think it's like 42%, 42.9. In my research, I have, yeah, I've got them both almost maxed out. However, if I show you my modules here, my farming module, well, I've got this, so plus 6% on both of them. I don't use this though. I use my black hole digester. So 6% attack level skip, enemy health is 4, which I should probably reroll that and try to get utility here. So when I'm doing a farming run, it gets up to like 44.9% attack level skip and 42.9 health level skips. And I have not unlocked level skip enhancements yet. Haven't gotten those yet. So you can see I've been researching cash so I can just try to get more for my project funding. Yeah. I wish I forgot what research it is, or like if it's a mastery, but it allows your berserker to actually get, like, you know, some of the multiplier up from doing damage to enemies. I think that would really help my my death wave health get higher, because it would increase the damage, which would then increase the amount of death wave like damage the waves do, and thus allow me to get my death wave health faster. But we can't have it all, right? Can't have it all. The berserk charge from damage is unlocked in the vault, unfortunately. Oh, damn. Then I am a long ways away from that. Long ways away. Yeah, forgot. Gotta get my levels in on these. Get my levels up. I think I got my wave skips leveled, or like fully maxed out by like wave 1200 last time. So we'll see what we get at this time. I wish I had project funding like Legendary Plus or Mythic even, so then I could have my 4 slot. Having a 4 slot there, so I could have a utility upgrade potentially, or like an additional, well, package chance probably wouldn't do much, but some sort of like free upgrade on anything would help a lot. I don't get it. I have chain lightning off, but if you look, it looks like some of them still kind of, yeah, get hit with the lightning. I don't know what that is, but yeah, maybe it's because I have the dimension core on. It just passively shoots some chain lightning. We get get a little bit more here just because I think I should be good now on this. Let me do the math. Let's just say 225 levels. Plus, this is 550, so 775. Let's just say 800. So 800 levels. 0.6. So yeah, I'll max out defense without touching it anymore. So we'll just let that go. Oh, I think that boss just got buffed by a fast because it came at me fast. It's crazy. I can't believe it's already Tuesday. I feel like time has been flying so fast lately. Like just the other day was the weekend. And then the Thunder won. And now we have no football or NBA for like what, 3 months? All we have is boring old baseball. Oh shoot. Okay, good. Thought I was just getting a call. All right, cool. I'm using MSI App Player. BlueStacks, for whatever reason, the game wouldn't load for me. So I tried a lot, but I use the MSI App Player. So I have an MSI computer, so I think they want you to use their thing, but it works great for me. I would highly recommend it. Yeah, it's tough, man. I've got the TV usually on with like Sports Center or like sports shows or whatever. And then the evening I'll have it on with like games just to have it in the background while I'm working. And you know, it's nice to have. You don't really have to like watch it, but just like hearing it, like, I don't know, it's a personal thing, I guess. It was cheaper than lowering Black Hole and Deathwave. Got my second Black Hole down to 2 minutes with Deathwave and Golden Tower, 4 minutes. Second. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Black Hole is they didn't make it too pricey to get it like fully like lowered on the cooldown, which is nice. For a little bit, I had my had them all synced at 2 minutes, and then I just bit the bullet, and then I got my Black Hole down to 1 minute, and Deathwave and Golden Tower at 2. Had that for a little bit, and then I bit the bullet again and got a 50-second Black Hole and a minute and 40-second Deathwave and Golden Tower. I don't watch anything with sports. I'm watching the Savannah Bananas. The Savannah Bananas? JP, what is the Savannah Bananas? I'm going to look this up. It's like a softball team? We make baseball fun. The greatest show in sports. Oh, is this kind of like the Globetrotters for basketball, but it's like a baseball thing? Bananas Foster. Yeah, it's actually, it looks, sports are great, man. Sports are great. When I have kids, I don't want to say make them play a sport, but we gotta do something sports-wise. Whether it's a team sport or personal sport, like it builds character, it lets you, you know, you have to go through some difficulty and self-improvement. And I'm going to make them play the tower because it shows the power of persistence and staying consistent and incremental improvements over time. Quite literally. Nice. So they are like the Globetrotters then. Baseball's version. I'd almost be like, depending on how far I get with these if I have to go down again, like maybe just use Wave Accelerator at some point to speed this thing up, because it is we're at what, 200 waves, and it's what, like an hour in? Oh yeah, no, excuse me, 20 minutes in. Oh, that's not so bad. What am I saying? So 20 minutes, so at 600 hour. So yeah, it'll be a 2.5, 3 hour run. So everyone buckle in, get yourself some dinner, like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't. I'd appreciate it. I stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Mondays I do the progress update and Q&A. And then Tuesdays and Fridays are the stream. Obviously, barring anything health related coming up for the day. But that's the plan. All right, we're gonna start just upgrading this more. Get some more health level skips, I think will be the move. Considering it's about 4 of these for the cost of 1 of these, might as well. Might as well. Alright, we're just gonna try something. Project funding, project funding, project. Oh. I was gonna say, if I got a random project funding there, and I think I have one, I would have backed out and got my project funding to Mythic. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Excuse me. I also, like, I know I left demon mode on, which might not have been, like, the best idea. Because what's demon mode going to get me at a champion's run? If I'm getting from 1500, get demon mode, maybe then I last to 1550. Maybe I would have made it longer by having, I don't know, orbs, extra orbs. Or super tower. I guess we'll see. Wait, how close is he? So he's 280, I'm 237. Yeah, they're a bit ahead of me. Yeah, look at that. I'm not even purchasing these attack level skip upgrades, and the price has just gone up from 4 to 5 million. So it's definitely more efficient for me to get these health level skips upgraded instead. Just in terms of money. I don't know about effectiveness. Wow, thorns are getting just nuked. Fast buff 4 nearby enemies. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. We'll get this. I had such a busy day today. Woke up at 5 and I was like, should I start my day or should I just close my eyes for a little bit more? And I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, and my window faces east. So at 5 a.m., it's already like light outside, like pretty much fully light. Went back to sleep, woke up at 7, had like 40 Discord, Telegram messages to reply to. I was going all day until about 4:30. So 30 minutes before the live. And then I kind of unwound. My run actually ended, and here we are. What up, Daniel? Yeah, thanks for joining, man. I try to stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. So Monday is the progress update live, Q&A, and then Tuesdays and Fridays are the tournament, of course. Sometimes throw in some module pulls, rerolls. You know, if I've got those saved up or got some gems saved up. Ooh, nice. The benefit to having more bosses means you get good reroll shards. So it's not like the tournaments are a complete waste on all like farming aspects. You at least get some rerolls. Look at that, now it's at 6. Yeah, 4.61. Be there quick. I really want to put some stones into the poison swamp, get it usable, but I'm also just debating saving up my stones, getting some packs, and just getting Golden Tower Plus. I literally like think on this almost every day. It's like, what should I do? I even calculated how many stones it would take. But because I have the Harmony Conductor, once I get good substats on that, like that are ready to go, I might just pull the trigger and spend like 1,800 stones on the Poison Swamp to get it usable. But getting Golden Tower Plus would be such a positive, because I can't afford any card masteries yet. I haven't even farmed up to a quadrillion yet, or quintillion or whatever. I'm at like 600 trillion, I think. And I really want to research my cash mastery, get more reroll shards. Probably not the most beneficial thing to research, but rerolls are so needed. What are you running, PF or G comp? So, I actually run Black Hole Digester for my farming runs. And I technically don't have permanent black hole. When I get that perk in run, it goes from 37 seconds to 49 seconds. And obviously a 50-second cooldown. But if I show you here, so I use, this is my farming module. Magnetic Hook is useless, I hate it. But this is what I have. So I get to 39 second with the perk in game. But I got this Harmony Conductor, and I'm trying to... I'll get the Death Wave quantity, which is great, and then the Black Hole size. What I might do is actually, after this run, take my range down to like the minimum, and then just run with this and see what it gets me in comparison. Even though my Poison Swamp isn't upgraded like at all, having the extra Death Wave, because I don't have any Death Wave quantity on my normal farming module. And I have 2.1 cell multiplier on my Death Wave. So getting that to go off more would absolutely help me get more cells. And then having permanent black hole would help me with survivability quite a bit too. Nice. Yeah, so Sirius, you're a bit ahead of me. I'm at 523 trillion. Like when I was farming with the G comp versus my black hole digester, with G comp I was pretty much getting permanent black hole, like because I had the extra package chance, and with it, I made it like a bit farther. And of course, because more death waves are going off, I was getting a lot more cells. And maybe I'll do that. I'll do a run with my black hole digester and then the new harmony conductor, and then see how that goes and switch it up with the G comp. Because if I'm getting like let's say every 120 seconds I'm getting death wave to go off with like 6 waves at a 2.1 multiplier, I'm gonna get a lot of cells. Maybe I can get 2 labs going at 4 times speed, which would be massive. We're gonna spend some rerolls after this. Whatever reroll shards I have up, I'm just gonna try to get like a rare epic, any size better than a common of my black holes. Well, no, because then I would lose my golden tower duration. So we'll just leave it and run with that harmony conductor experiment. See how we do. Oh, I've completely forgotten about this. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Yeah, I'm not going to get enough this run, but once I get back, I'm going to start researching Chain Thunder again. I need it. I need that Chain Thunder. JP, are you still in here? We were having a talk the other day on how Chain Thunder works, and we couldn't quite figure it out. So maybe you can opine on it. Oh my gosh, did you see that? That boss just ran at me. But now I have some Berserk, which is good. Fast buff, baby. That thing goes fast. I know, real brilliant words there, Sam. Not that it really matters, but I could turn Chain Lightning on. But I kind of want to take at least a little bit of damage, so that way I can get more Berserk multiplier. So that way my Death Wave can max this out. Because this will, I mean, pretty much for sure get to the max of 7.75 that I have researched. But play it safe, you know. Thank you. These conditions are rough. I'm expecting a quick run later. What, are you in Champions League as well, Daniel? Or are you in Legends Platinum Gold? I do well in tournaments where there are not armored enemies. When there's armored enemies, those are the toughest for me. But I think these conditions, obviously not having thorns sucks. And plasma cannon resistance sucks. But yeah, the energy shield down sucks. How I look at it is with these conditions, like obviously it was easy conditions and everyone's gonna go a lot higher. So you kind of have to just like depending on what your weakness is. Like for me, it's definitely armored enemies. When it's like they don't take any damage for the first 20 hits, I just get smoked. Bouncing Legends champ, yeah, same here. These are me last tournament. I actually did my best in Legends, and when I finished at like 20, or when I finished my run, I was at like 23, so I was like, wait a second. I just got like 70 more waves in my last Legends tournament. What's going on here? Just everyone did really good. I was in a good bracket too. Yeah, it's nuts. Staying in Legends is just difficult, man. What I've been trying to do is so I'll save up on the weekends for a couple levels of like a sell or a coin enhancement. But then during the week, I'm putting everything into actual workshop, just levels. So that therefore in my runs, my workshop, like I can buy stuff. I usually will buy stuff in a Legends run until per every 5 upgrades, it costs about 100,000. Then I'll just save up cash with my project funding. But I'm trying to get more levels into the workshop, so therefore I can just save up more cash and go farther into the runs. But not even that is getting it to me in Legends. I think I'll be able to stay once I get a few more levels in Chain Thunder. And then I get my super crit enhancements pretty well. I think once I get that, I'll be good to go. Because with my workshop, I was just looking at it, it's like 2.7 trillion for 10 levels of damage. But then it's like 3.1 trillion for a level of attack damage enhancement. So it's like, well, I should probably just get the enhancement then. So that's going to be all enhancements and all damage stuff until Fridays. Hopefully I can get super crit enhancement and then get a good amount of levels into that, and we'll see if then Friday I can stay in Legends. That's the goal, baby. Tags, what's up? What up, what up? I feel that traffic sucks. Wow, I just got an energy shield up. Obviously it hadn't taken any this whole run, but because the energy shield is nerfed, yeah, that's wild. I can't believe it took that long. But thank you for joining, Tags. Are you gonna do when's your tournament stream gonna be? I'll have to put a reminder on for that one. I try to join the other streamers tournaments, but I'll join from like my other YouTube account, the one I have YouTube Premium on. And I'll comment. They're like, "Oh, it's Bonzo. Wait, this is your other account." So yeah. No, I haven't thought of it yet. I could get it to Mythic, sure, but I just haven't thought of it yet. I'm not a full glass cannon build. Like, my damage isn't as good as it needs to be. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, nice. I'm going to put that reminder down on my phone. I'm in Pacific time, so that's a few hours behind me. Let's add reminder. Tags. Tower live. Details tomorrow. 2 p.m. Pacific. Oh, wait. Priority high. These are starting to get costly. Look at that. See, I just got 114 reroll shards, but there is no boss. So that was... Thank you, Cash Mastery. The Cash Mastery is literally... It's a 0.40% chance that elites drop a reroll shards. I didn't know how much they drop, but they drop the same amount of rerolls that a boss drops, which is insanely valuable. So... I don't know how much it'll make my rerolls go up, but like considering like in a run where you get to like double elite spawns and they're just coming at you, you'll get them fairly often, even at the slow amount or the low percentage I have. Sup, Dizzy? How are you? Sup to you? Yeah, Tags is good channel, Ancestral ACP is all used for attorneys. I love it. Yeah, I've got 2 of them at Epic Plus, so I'm pretty sure that means I can get it to Mythic. Since I just went all in on Sharp Fortitude and got it to 5-star, I'm like, I'm just gonna stay with that for a bit. I don't have the rerolls to try to invest in rerolling a completely new Mythic module. 3 days of progress on Sunday. Damn. That sucks, Tags. I'm sorry to hear that. That's always, so I get so nervous about that. So like actually right now, for example, I'm going to hide my screen. I'm going to save the game. I'm fairly OCD. I hate saying I'm OCD, but let's say deal with a little bit of OCD. And I will save the game quite often. And then because I hear horror stories of people losing progress when they switch devices, I'll literally like save it on my iPad, and then I'll try to save it again, but it doesn't let you because you just did it. Then I'll close the app completely, and like what I just did is then I turned off my iPad, and then I like went to the bathroom or something, or got like some water. Then I came back and did it on the app player. And knock on wood, I haven't had any issues yet, but I take a super safe place or stance with it. Alright, so what were we saying here? That I don't need to touch these to get them fully maxed. I hope I'm right. It would kind of suck to be late in this run and see that I still have some levels. Oh, I think my cat's trying to get in. You trying to come in, kitty? Come here. Come here. Hey, cat. Hey, kitty. Do you want food? You're not going to get any. I'm in a tournament. You didn't cuddle with me, so no food today. I'm joking. I'm joking. I still feed my cat, even if she doesn't cuddle. Only need 1 sub-effect shockwave frequency for Lazy Man's glass cannon. You know, I hadn't even thought about that. Actually, I can't click on that, but yeah, let's click here. Shockwave frequency, yeah. And I just looked at this in the lab, and I think I'm actually researching a little bit now. Yeah, shockwave size. I was researching Chain Thunder, but then I spent too much, so I didn't have enough cash. But I don't think there's a shockwave frequency research. Yeah, just shockwave size. Well, so I'm assuming if you're using ACP, you want to get shockwave size pretty high too. Oh, that boss hit me. Come on, 5.46. See, I get a little bit nervous here because I still have 1.75 to go in my multiplier, but because the death wave isn't just staying up anymore, it's like every time it pops off, watch, it'll go up by like 1/100th. 5.46. Yeah, 5.47. So my death wave has to now pop off another 175 times for me to get this maxed out. Because it goes up by so little, which is insane. Oh wait, let's yeah, get that. See, I'm trying to take some damage so I can get my death waves up longer. See, it stayed up for a second. Because I got more berserk there. Yeah, look at that. Oh, hello, kitty. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. had a moment of panic yesterday because she was trying to bite at this cord, and she actually bit it a little bit. And when I did my stream yesterday, my audio didn't work. But if you guys stream or use OBS, you know it sometimes like glitches, and the settings that you have on it that you've had on it for like a year just randomly change. So I had to go in and reattach my my audio, and it worked. So you scared me though, cat. You scared me. Oh yeah, bad kitty. Let's see what this wave info is. Oh yeah, it's like no attack. Oh wow, Death Wave's staying up. Probably because I'm getting the Berserk up, yep. That's absolutely it. But then how did my energy shield go away? Go get him, Bonzo. Go get your rifle placed in Legends. Yes. Thank you. Gotta stay in Legends. I wonder, like, because the best I've gotten in Champions is 2nd place. So, like, maybe, like, another indicator that it's time for you to stay in Legends permanently is you actually win a Champions tournament. Like, Sirius, if you're still watching. Sirius beat me in last Champions tournament. We were in the same bracket. He got 2,000 waves. I got 1,500. And he won that Champions bracket, of course. And then he stayed in Legends. Almost at 8 times, Berserker. Let's go, baby. At least I'm starting to get some cells. Decent. 4 billion. Well, you want to go out again, kitty? So indecisive, I swear. Oh, yep. She wants me to go out too. I'm staying in. Alright, silly. Silly cat. Oh my. Bro, when the fasts buff a boss, it's just so nuts. I forgot what tournament it was. I think it was like a month ago. I think there was like a fast buff and like a boss buff or like a tank ultimate or something that converted nearby enemies to bosses. I remember people in the Reddit were like just saying they kept doing their like Champion League run again because they got so many reroll shards because there's so many bosses and they would just be flying at you. Kind of wish we got one like that again. I've been curious, how long did it take you to get your attack and health to 5,600? A bit, but I didn't really, like for my first like 3 or 4 months of the game, all I did was focus on like coins. I didn't really do much in terms of like health or investment in workshop. But then once I started doing it, I feel like I got up pretty quick. Couple months, month maybe, I don't know. No, my top priority was yeah, fast ultimate, basic ultimate. That was it. That was a really fun tournament. My top priority, well, if you're meeting for target, it's fast in this. But if you're talking workshop, health and health regen, I would just go with whatever's the cheapest. Actually, I would do whatever's the cheapest of health, health regen, and defense absolute. But looking back, I probably wouldn't do defense absolute. Like, maybe at all, maybe a couple thousand levels just because it's cheap. But you want to have some defense absolute there so that when you get the event to do 250 upgrades, you can just upgrade it real quick. Yeah, workshop was health and health regen. Health and health regen, like getting that to the point of being at like level 5,000 and then getting at least like 1,000 in damage helped me to farm a bit higher. Because you want to get like 1,000 levels in damage, even if it's not really your priority. Just because if you're in run and you start with your damage at like level 1, the last levels of upgrade between 5,000 to 6,000 is so exponentially expensive. What, cat? I don't know if you guys can hear it meowing. Like, it is so expensive. So yeah, focus on your health and your health regen, and then get at least 1,000 levels into your damage, and then I would just do whatever's cheapest between health and health regen, and then like wall health too, if your wall has some thorns and regen, of course. If you had a good coin income, I am finding it hard to keep pace with lack of coins. Well, then focus on those coin labs. It was really hard farming until because it comes in steps. You get black hole, you get golden tower, you get death wave, you get them synced. But then your black hole doesn't do any damage, so you have to research black hole damage. Then you research black hole coin bonus, and so it all takes a lot of labs and investment there. Like, I remember having to save up for like a day or two just for the second black hole. But then once I got that and got some black hole coin bonus, like, it seemed like every week my total coins was doubling when I was just researching all like coin stuff. It was like exponential increases that was doubling almost every week. And it's tapered off now because I'm focusing on other things. But that definitely, it was fast. Alright, what are we at here? Nice, so that's maxed out. 5.75, so we need 2. Oh yeah. I was wrong, I said 1.75. We need to hold 2% here. That might be tough to get. Yeah, man, hope it helps. Because it's also a balance. You think like, oh, I don't want to invest too much in like wall or health because I could be, investing in some sort of coin thing in a lab with research. But the more health you have and the more, like, let's say you get enhancements, the farther and higher in tiers you're able to farm. Also, like, coin enhancements are super valuable. If you can, if you're farming like, I don't know, 50 to 100 billion a day, I'd research enhancements. Because you got to spend, I think, 50 billion on your cash enhancements, and then that unlocks coin enhancements. So you just get that out of the way. But the first levels of enhancements are pretty cheap, and you get a lot that you can multiply your entire thing by. Because this all multiplies, my enhancement's 1.21. So, granted, each time you get that, it's literally another 1% your coins increase, so it really adds up over time. When should I get wall? Is it worth it in first month of play? If you're in your first month, no. I think people say to wait till you're making like 50 to 100 billion a day. I'd wait till you're at like 200 or 300 billion a day. But most importantly, I would wait until your golden tower, your black hole, and your death wave are all in sync, for lack of better words, or like a 2-to-1 sync with black hole and the other ones, and you have your black hole labs like finished, like black hole damage finished, as well as you've got like your black hole coin bonus at like 7, 8, or 9%. I'd wait for that, because the reason being is when you get wall, like I first got wall, then I respect and then kind of, you know, switch it up a bit. But what am I trying to say? When you get wall, it hinders things because it doesn't have any regen, it doesn't have any thorns, it just sits there, and sure, it keeps your enemies off you, but it's relatively useless. You gotta, like, when you get your wall, I would say, like, have, like, 3 or 4 labs. You can just immediately start getting wall regen and wall thorns. And then, like, maybe wall health or wall rebuild done. And wall is great because the labs are really quick. They're, like, 18 hours for, like, the first level. They get very long, but you want to get your wall regen up and your wall thorns higher. Then it will really become, like, in a way, stronger than your tower. For me, once my wall goes down, it's pretty much game over in a normal run, like a farming run, because then my energy shields go right away. It's a bit different in the tournament, but it goes fast. Damn, we're saving up here. 5.84. Well, first I have to get Death Wave, then I can work on sinking them. Yeah, do that. When you get Black Hole, do not upgrade your Black Hole cooldown. Because your Black Hole cooldown starts at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. But your Death Wave is at, like, I think 5 minutes. And your, excuse me. Or maybe it's like 4, I don't know, I think it's like 500 seconds. Something like that. But your golden tower is the same. So you have to save up, like, when you get the golden tower, I think you need like 700 stones to be able to then get it down to a 3 minute 20-second cooldown. Oh, I'm worried if I put on my chain lightning that it's gonna hinder my Death Wave health ability to max out. Oh wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was looking at these. This is what, 150. Let's say 200, so 350 levels. 350 levels divided by my utility upgrade, which is 66.10% divided by 661. So in 500 more levels, so by, let's say, wave 1100, I'll have my level skips fully maxed out. And obviously each level I get in it helps that much more. Yeah, so Steven, Jordash, you're in your first month of playing. I wouldn't worry about wall, like, at all. Don't worry about wall. Just keep getting your workshop, like, done. The main priority in your workshop at the beginning is your utilities. You want to get more cash and coins. Like, you want to get those to the point where they're maxed out in a game. Then you want to get your free upgrades. And then, like, recovery and stuff like that. You want to get, like, the coins and cash maxed out when you, so when you start a game, it's already gold boxed. That'll just help you snowball even harder in your run. And then, obviously, free upgrades are just so clutch. Not that it matters, because the enemy's attack is still so low. But I want to get this up. 7.75 is what we're going for. Oh, nice. What's up, Chris? Thanks for joining. How are you? Durs, what are the BCS? I'm having a total brain fart. BCS. Oh, battle conditions. So thorn resistance, knockback resistance, plasma cannon resistance, the fast ultimate. So you'll have bosses flying at you at the speed of light. Energy shields are nerfed, and you get more bosses. So far, I have coin skill, cash skill, basically the first 8 things, all gold blocks to get enemies. Oh, nice, yeah. Enemy level skips. I would, yeah, I definitely would prioritize getting those two. They exponentially help your farming ability because you're able to push farther into higher tiers. I mean, basically, like, you can look at it as if you get a level skipped, it's basically an extra level you'll be able to farm. Because it keeps, obviously, the attack and health from upgrading, as the name implies, so it just lets you push a lot farther. Alright, how's this looking? These we maxed out pretty quick. Just doing so much. It's just clearing enemies. I don't even have my chain lightning on yet. Doing well. Thinking of doing my bottom of Champion League run too. Nice. Just knock it out, man. I mean, my run's gonna take so long because I'm going for first place. Might as well knock it out so you can get back to the more important things, which is farming. Not really that's more important, but you know what I mean. Time platinum runs are long. Yeah, I just got to keep grinding away. Keep grinding away and getting your tower more developed so that you can get to get that next tier and get your runs over quicker. It's nice because, like, when you get into Legends, your tournaments are over, you know, a couple hundred waves. I'm still unfortunate at the point where my Legends tournaments, the longest I've made it is 230 waves. But it's kind of nice because you switch gears, you get it done with, then you can go right back to farming. And then, like, once I get to stay in Legends, I'll be getting 450 stones a week and, like, 700 gems, which is great. Busy week for my tower. Cleared 2 and 3 to 4,500. Tier 4, 43. Nice. Ranked tier 5 to 3,000-ish right now. Nice. Yeah, that's big. Keep putting money in that workshop. Workshop, get your level skips. I forgot if we were talking about wall earlier, if that was you, but, like, look into enhancements. If you're farming out 50 billion a day, like, I would definitely just look into enhancements. So you can start getting coin enhancements. And for, like, 100 billion into your enhancements, because that's obviously 50 billion for cash, then you unlock your coin. I think it's like an extra 10% coins, which is just insane. Because you'll be able to buy like 10 levels. Yeah, just getting the upgrades for them is half a day for one upgrade, which is why I had the coin question. The enhancement thing I still need to unlock, not high enough. How much, and Steven, if you already told me this, I apologize, but how many, what's your, like, daily coin earnings? Like, how many coins are you earning on a daily basis? Oh, the enemies are getting in there. Might be time to turn on my chain lightning soon. No, I still got it to ways. HP 4K getting a 4 billion max day. Okay, then yeah, I would wait a bit before you get your enhancements. Do you have Black Hole unlocked yet? And Golden Tower? Nice. Last week, we're only getting 1 billion a day. Now you're at 4 billion. Yeah, so in a week, that's huge. So in a week, you were going from getting 1 billion a day to now you're getting 4 billion a day. Like, keep doing whatever upgrades you're doing, because it shows there's exponential increase in this game, especially at the beginning part when you're leveling up your workshop so you can farm higher tiers. Like when I started getting my like I got defense absolute maxed out first, but I was also upgrading my health and health regen at the same time. I then was like, it seemed like every week I was pushing a new tier milestone, and then you're getting stones and gems, and then you're able to upgrade your ultimate weapons more, and there was the exponential increase. It has since flattened off to a slower increase, but yeah, getting that workshop higher, then farming higher helps a ton. Golden Tower, Black Hole, and Inner Landmines, because I didn't know what to pick for my first old weapon. Hey, I did the same thing. My first one, I got lucky with Golden Tower, but then I literally picked like Inner Landmines and like Spotlight. I didn't get Death Wave and Black Hole till a bit later. I didn't know what I was doing, but you want to prioritize Golden Tower, Black Hole, and Death Wave for sure. When you start saving, do a respec. I'm working on workshop discount, 10% on defense. Like, nice. Yeah, I don't think I really did too much of my discount labs. I just went for it. Check this guy. Legend 27, 1683. I should beat him. I should beat him. Should beat him. I'll beat him for sure. I should beat him. How I'm looking at this is I've farmed higher tiers than all these guys. I'm like 16, 1, 12. Yeah, Legends 20. Knock on wood, baby. I should win this one. $6.12. We're getting there slowly. Thing of respec, I should gain about 100 levels. Oh yeah, I was like wondering what you were meaning by respec and those levels on discount. That's huge, yeah. Because then you get 10% of your coins back and you'll be able to gain. So that's smart, yeah. That's actually brilliant. Yeah, definitely. How long are those labs now for the workshop discount? Because if they're not too long, like I would say just keep waiting, keep getting the upgrades, or keep getting that researched. So when you do the respect, you'll just have that many more in levels you can buy. Same thing, utility and wave skip, nice. Yeah, definitely get those utility discounts so you can get more in wave skips. Wave skips are just so valuable. It's why I almost have mine maxed out in the labs. I was getting them maxed out, and then I got to tier 16 wave 100, and I unlocked Chain Thunder and Scatter Chain Amplifier or whatever. So I've got those going. Well, not one because I accidentally spent too much, but whatever. Got 280 billion. I think it's like 330 billion is the cost. So defense is about 9 hours for 8.5%. After 10%, then gets over a day or two. And what speed are you able to keep your labs at 2 times or just at 1.5 speed right now? Because usually for me, like when a lab gets over a day, I know it's not like a hard and fast rule, but when a lab gets over a day, it's like, okay, I'm going to move on to something else. Like, for example, if I'm researching health, and then for me, if it gets to like a 3-day and 16 hours, and I keep them all at 3 times speed, that's a little bit over a day. But then if I get my health regen, and that's a 2-day upgrade, then technically, well, it's probably better for me to then work on my my health regen, rather than just getting stuck on one lab and trying to gold box it or whatever. Got 2 at 2x and 3 at 1.5. Nice. Might be able to do 2x soon. Yeah, if you keep putting into your workshop, then you'll be able to farm up higher tiers. Kind of like at the place that you're at, and I actually made a video on this, like obviously like where I'm at, I know where I farm, like I get like near 100,000 cells in a tier 9 run. But for you, like you kind of have to balance, because like you don't want to just sit in tier 1 and farm 7,000 waves. You're not going to get as much as like a tier 3 4,500 waves type thing. So kind of like the general rule of thumb for me at your level is you want to farm a tier that you can get for sure above 4,500 waves, but ideally to at least about 6,000. But like if you're at tier like 5 and you're getting 4,000 waves, but tier 4 you'll get like 5,000 waves, you'd want to farm tier 4. You can kind of look at the chart, and like the cells and the double spawn rate is so low on tiers like 1 and 2, and then it really starts ramping up. I get tier 5 grinding, but I need to look at how many waves need to get 2x. I think once I started farming tier 6, I was able to keep them all at 2x. I think I was able to then keep, I think it was tier 6 when I got them all at that level. I don't remember exactly, but I think that was it. To 6k. I want to get to tier 5 grinding, but I need to show all. Yeah, about 6k way tier 6. I forgot what video it is on my channel, but I kind of show it, and I put in the graphic of it. I think it was even on my Reddit too, but see, let me see if I can find it. It might be saved in Tower Tools, and I can just put it as an overlay. Tower.tools. Whoops. Anyone know what that's? Yeah, Tower Tools. The Tower.tools, that's it. What tier should I farm? Yeah, I cleared these out. Tier 6, 7,000 waves. Got 1 trillion coins and 33,000 cells. Those 7k waves. Tier 9. Can I upgrade that? Yeah, tier 9. This is back when I was getting to like tier 9, 5,000 waves. And I would get 29,000 cells, and it'd be cells per wave of 5.79. Here, I'll put this as an overlay real quick. Just save this. Or wait, let me color on it. Alright, just a minute here. Oh, I'm starting to take some damage, boys. That's not good. Oh, over 1 trillion. Yep, it's time for Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning coming in. Now nothing will survive. Alright, image, browse, screenshot. Okay, yeah, so I mean this is gonna get kind of in the way of things. See if I can do it like I know what to do. Shift. Oh, no, that's not doing it. I think it's Alt. Yeah, perfect. All right, look at that. Wait, what is... Oh my gosh. I'm messing so much up right now. There we go. All right, so do you see that there? I'm gonna post this in the chat if it would actually load. There we go. Yeah, so Dugan, use that. After your run, of course, when it shows your stats, just do the quick screenshot, put it in, and like do it for a few runs. Do it on like a tier 4, tier 5, tier 6. And then what I look at is you look at your well, shoot, since I removed the top part, I look at cells per wave and then the time. So for example, like when I was farming tier 6, yeah, 74, 75, 80, 200 waves. I know it's a little bit, oh, then here's a 7600. I know it's a little bit farther ahead than where you're at right now, but you can kind of see like, okay, I make it this far and it was a 12-hour run. My cell per wave is 4.31. And therefore it's more beneficial for me to farm that than farming tier 11 to 1700 waves. Or even, like looking here, like tier 9, you get a lot more cells per hour, cells per wave, shorter time. So you can kind of do like a cost-benefit analysis of how far you should farm and what tiers. Because a lot of people will be like, oh, I'm farming tier 9 to 2,000 waves because I get better coins and it's quick. But it's like you're shooting yourself in the foot with cells. And I've seen people post in the Reddit where they're like, I'm a free-to-play player. I'm playing this game for 3 years, and I always get like top 10 in Legends. And the reason they're doing that is because they've been just researching for 3 years straight. So getting your labs, like the labs are the great separator. So in my opinion, like cells, you'll get your coins, but I think cells are more important to an extent. Obviously it's a balance, but yeah. You check it like that. Yeah, just track it from that link. I'm gonna go ahead and hide this image. Get back to the goods. Wait, what image is this? Image 4. All right, there we go. Sorry if I've been ignoring chats. Let me see what I missed. What was your biggest boost for econ? Definitely getting Golden Tower and Black Hole in sync, like 100%. Yeah, Dugan, I hope that helps. I'm getting coin ups, 1.74 multi-coin per kill. Yeah, I think I've got my coin per kill researched at like level 44 right now. For a while, like, I didn't research anything really health-wise or like attack. I was just researching like Golden Tower bonus, Golden Tower duration, Black Hole coin bonus, Death Wave coin bonus, Death Wave cell bonus. I literally, for the first like 3 or 4 months of the game, probably 3 months, all my labs were 100% econ. Just 100% econ. Cells included in that too, of course. Then I did a little bit in wall, and then obviously workshop. Yeah. It doesn't, I mean, it's a little bit annoying to, of course, take a screenshot, then go in, put your stats, but like, just screenshot it, put it in, and see what comes out. Alright, so that's gonna get going. So it's got a message to check. Sorry, I just responded to some messages. You can lab cells. You can lab death wave cells. And my old module, I had the additional death wave, like wave quantity or whatever. And so I had, I think, 3 as well. So then I had 4 with the module sub effect. And then in game, you get to 5 with the perk. And I was just able to just get tons of cells from that. You get the death wave for sure. Then I worry about it then. Probably costs more than I get in day. Sorry, boys. When you're in a 3-hour stream, you get some work messages. You got to answer them. I still need to get to for sure. Yeah. What are you up to coin wise? Meaning lifetime. Lifetime, my coins are at 523 trillion. My best runs though, like, yeah, tier 9 is my sweet spot, getting over 10 trillion. This takes about 12.5 hours, so a little bit longer than I like. But yeah. Tier 10 gets a bit harder, so it's like a 11-hour run. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. But I'm going to go back to tier 9 farming, and I'm going to just try my Harmony Conductor on the lowest range. And then, because I have extra Death Wave quantity, I think I'll be able to get more cells. All right. Yeah, definitely at the point where it's not worth buying any of these. I mean, I don't have the cash for it. We'll just let project funding just keep getting tankier. Not having thorns is, I mean, I know it's wall, but the wall thorns now are just, it's like 1% probably. Yeah, 20% normal damage. So that means my thorns are at 2% right now. And I would assume by the time this gets to max heat, your thorns are going to deal 0% damage. That's what I'm thinking at least. Or it'll deal 1% because I have 101% thorns. So next to nothing, literally. That might be kind of tough. That might be tough. Nice. Yeah, man, just keep doing what you're doing. You'll get there. And you keep getting your like workshop leveled up. Getting a ton into your workshop, so you get to like level 5,000 max out defense absolute, 5,000 health regen, and normal health. Like that just helps a ton already. And I think that would get you about to like tier 6 farming or milestone push. Then get like, you know, good amount into your damage. I wouldn't worry about the whole like orb devo stuff. I tried it, didn't like it. It really hurts your cell income too if you don't know what you're doing. 640. Damn, I can't believe this isn't maxed out yet. I'm getting close, but... Alright, so... I do this every Champions tournament. So I apologize beforehand, but I'm going to get a bowl of cereal. And I'm going to eat said cereal while we let this run. So, boys, I'll be back in a minute. Mute this out and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back with the biggest bowl of cereal you will ever see. This is that magic spoon cereal with no wheat, higher in protein. You know me, gotta be healthy. What'd I miss? I'm not even up to 1,000 on those. Next week maybe keep growing, but I only have been heavily into health and damage lately, which helps to get a lot farther than 4,500. Wave on even tier 1. Also sleep on your defense absolute will actually help you a bit on tier 1. Put a few stones in, especially if Deathwave Health Lab. Yeah, getting a few levels in the Deathwave damage absolutely helps with getting your Deathwave health higher. Health boost difficulty. Try for at least 800% start. Yeah. I got mine to 775 before I stopped because the labs was like 7 days, I think. Alright, tell me if you guys can hear me while I eat, because if you can, I will obviously mute out. Alright, can you hear me chewing or no? Am I good? Because I don't want to be disgusting slob eating on my live when you guys can hear me. But Champions runs, they're long. They're long runs. Crunch, crunch. Oh, man. Alright, I'll mute myself out. I absolutely, yeah, I will not be chewing. Oh, what's up, Ethan? How are you, man? Yeah, none of that. None of that. Going on mute for a little bit. Just a silent, just chew as you listen to the stream. That might even be worse than a loud chew. Wow, and if you look at this, my attack, where's my notes I took? 1,040, yeah, I think I put by wave 1,040, no, I forgot what I said. My damage will get fully maxed out. I think that's right. So 100 levels, and it's at 66 percent. So what is that, like 166? Is that what it comes out to? I don't know. More levels, so yeah, roughly by 1,100. Bro, Magic Spoon is amazing. I love it. I know I've talked about this a bit, but I've had some health issues, and so I eat like exceptionally healthy. Like no gluten or wheat, no dairy, no like seed oils, like no corn, lots of fruits and vegetables. I'll just get like 2 of those big things of veggies, like just leafy greens. I'll eat one of those every 2 days. I have a big bowl of fruit before bed every night. I'm all about eating healthy stuff. Yeah, Debo, there's a lot of good tower tubers out there. Ethan's definitely one of them. Check out him, JP. Spartan's really good. I like Spartan videos a lot. Crowbar Zero, Greenie. Check them all out. And obviously Ethan. See, I don't really like the cinnamon. I'm eating a chocolate and vanilla mix right now. Fruity's my favorite. I almost did chocolate and fruity, but then I realized that would taste probably disgusting together, or really, really weird. So yeah, here we go. Oh, so Thorn just went from 20 to 15. So I think that would mean that at max heat, it'll be at 10%, which actually isn't so bad. And then I hope Plastic Cannon will still deal 10%, which will help, of course. Jeez, Energy Shield, that's a long, long time. Yeah, it's smart. I try to save my gems for the lives so the viewers can gamble with me. Yeah, this game teaches you delayed gratification. I get so frustrated when I was spending I was once doing it where it was like a week that whenever I got to 20 gems, I would just buy a module. And that just got so debilitatingly frustrating. I then waited till I got to 200. Then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait for when I'm on alive. Because I had a few where I think Ethan was on and JP, and I was gonna sacrifice an Epic Plus ACP. Then they're like, no, 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 sacrifice this other module because I needed fodder to get to my mythic or ancestral, no, mythic sharp fortitude. So saving it for the lives definitely helped me there. I'm winning this tournament, baby. I feel it. I've got a higher farming tier and placement than all those guys, so knock on wood. Knock on wood, I should get it. Oh yeah, I forgot you were in the car. W's in the chat for saving me. Man, that would have just been so dumb. In fact, after this, well, maybe I'll do it Friday because I've got 2 Epic Plus ACPs, so I think that means I get it to Mythic, or at least Mythic Plus. So maybe what I'll do is, depending on how, to show you this. This is my farming module, Magnetic Hook. It's pretty much useless though. My Harmony Conductor is pretty much useless because I have a very weak Poison Swamp. However, I'm going to try farming with this because this will give me permanent Black Hole, and then Deathwave Conduit will give me more cells. So maybe what I'll do is, if I don't re-roll to try to get this better, I'll get a Mythic Plus ACP and try it on my Legends run on Friday. Since it'll be over quick, of course. Like all Legends runs are for me right now. Never mind. Thorns only deal 5%. Plasma Cannon 5%. Knockback 5%. That's rough. Energy Shield recharge time increased by 100%, so basically doubled. That's nuts. Alright, still waiting for this to get maxed out. It's maxed out soon. Got all my uncommons 6. Now I'm debating on 50-50, but I'm going to try Ethan's method of pulling 3k on mods. Yeah, like Spartan did it where I think Spartan only had like 12 card slots and he had really good modules. I did it where I maxed out all my modules before I started really doing I maxed out all my cards before I really got into modules. But then that caused issues because then since I was doing everything into modules, I was all of a sudden getting like Epic Plus, Mythic, Legendaries, and my reroll shards were just non-existent. So I had to then switch all my labs to that. Look at that, rerolls from an elite. Thank you, Cash Bonus, or Cash Mastery. If I could go back, I'd probably max out commons and rares. And after I maxed out rares, I would switch off between one on mods and then one on cards. Because getting the rares up for like the extra coin, like critical coin, and some of the other rare cards is definitely beneficial. Epic even more beneficial, of course. Like energy shield recharge time is great, but there's a cost. Like getting from level I think 6 to 7, where it's 32 cards each to an upgrade. Like at that point, like it's, you know, obviously probably a bit of return from just going to modules, but you still want to max it out. I don't regret waiting on mods until I maxed all my cards, but it does mean my mods are really undeveloped. Yeah, but then, you know, you kind of leapfrog right back up because your cards obviously maxed out, and then when you can do all your gems into modules, like you can get some really good ones. Because for me, my modules were underdeveloped, and then within like a month, I started getting some really good ones. And now I've got, I would say, good modules. But since I waited on like reroll shard lab, I can't reroll them. I'm so stuck on that. Rares, well, rares, uncommon, same thing. I knew what you meant. Yeah, that's the frustrating thing with modules. I wish that they would do like a featured banner of Multiverse Nexus or project funding again. Like, if they were doing featured banners where it was actually like modules that you could use, I would say just don't even do modules until one pops up. That's a good module. At the end of the day, though, it's all about what you enjoy. If you wake up and you're in the mood to get cards, get cards. Modules, get modules. I think investing in cards at the beginning, though, is definitely going to be a better return to help you with everything. Ethan, 100%. I bought some gems once for a video, and then I spent the gems on modules, and I don't think I got anything good. I was like, I just spent 3,000 gems and literally $100, and I got nothing. And I was just so like pissed off at myself that then I was like, I'm just doing all cards now, just maxing out cards. Then we'll let the module gambling come later. And on a side note, I got way too much ice cream. Way too much. Yeah, I gave myself way too much cereal here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel so fat. I mean, get your commons maxed out, then do like 50-50. I would say at least get your commons maxed out. Alright, look at that. All attack is fully leveled by wave 1082. Quick side note. Is coin a common card? Yeah. Yeah, see 1.45, like that's big. Get the commons maxed out, then start doing 50-50. I think it's like 6,000. No, that can't be right, because that'd be 2 weeks. I'm gonna put this in Chat GPT. We get a screenshot of this so it can know what I'm talking about. Bro, I was putting stuff in Chat GPT asking about this game, and it would like be like, you need this type of resource, you need qubits for this. I'm like, what game are you talking about, dude? So it doesn't always give right information, so I'm getting at. In the tower idle defense, you can spend gems on cards and modules. In theory, or not even in theory, if you were to spend your gems on only cards, how many gems would it take to max out all of your cards? All common, rare, and epic to max level. Thanks. Please refer to the tower wiki. Always got to give it as much resources as possible. I use ChatGPT for like everything. Oh my gosh, computer, please hurry up. Alright, I'm actually gonna just real quick update or save. Oh my gosh. And then right after I clicked, my whole browser just froze. I'm trying to copy. Just trying to copy URL in. This thing's been getting like slower and slower every day. It's breaking me. 40,000. Yeah, that sounds about right. Wow, is my am I still coming through? It shows I'm still coming through in OBS, but my browser's all messed up. Oh my gosh. Task manager. It's so annoying. I just had to shut down my browser because it's freaking out. Restore. We see you. Cool. Just ask Google too these days. Yeah, Google's AI is pretty good. I'm just a ChatGPT absolutist. So ChatGPT says 48,000 gems to max it out. One card to max level is 1,600 gems. So if you have the ads pack or whatever to get the like ad gems, in theory you could get like, I would say 3,000 gems a week, not counting tournaments or milestones. So when you factor in 3,000 a week, 3,000 divided 48, 18, 10, 6, 16 weeks. So 4 months about. If you just did only gems or only cards for 4 months with your gems, you'd max it out. D-Bell, where are you at again? Do you have all your commons maxed out or what? Excuse me, sorry. Bonzo, quick shout out. Just started catching your videos. Appreciate the effort. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I try to stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, health permitting. Mondays are the I want to do my live tower updates on Monday. Just going over what I've worked on, improved on, and then also answer questions. And then obviously tournament streams on Tuesday and Friday. So thanks for dropping in, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the kind words. Damn, Debo, you're not asking my opinion. Just going straight to Ethan. I'm right here, bro. 25, 30-ish an hour. Not sure the exact cooldown on ad gems. Yeah, it's around 10 minutes. Around 10 minutes. So sometimes I think they make it a little bit longer if you're just, able to get them so often. But between that and then obviously like how you're doing in tournaments, if you get the milestone packs, I always, for example, like I get the mission pass, whatever this is. Oh, landmine's done. I could put that on, and this gives you some. But then I'll usually, even now, I'll buy at least 1 or 2 of these, and then I'll buy 2 of these for the stones. This week I'll probably just buy 1 because there's some. Okay, that's useless. But latitude by 4 for 500 medals is huge. Definitely gonna get that. Alright, no more food for me. I am absolutely stuffed. I can't believe I just ate all that. Ate a massive bowl of cereal on a stream. Commons maxed, rares at 6. So that means your rares, to get rares from 6 to 7 is 32 each. There's what? There's 10 rare cards. So at 32 cards each, so that is 320 times 20 is 6,400 gems, I think. So I think you need 6,400 gems just to get them to your rares to 7. Do you have good modules or no? I think do 50-50. Do one pull on the cards, then one pull on the modules. Because sure, your cards are guaranteed, but like the amount it takes to get from level 6 to 7 for those 32 slots for each, or 32 cards needed, is a lot. Versus like getting from levels like 2, 3, 4 where you need 8 cards. It's really quick. But there's a diminishing return. And obviously modules are a gamble, but if you can pull a couple project fundings, that's going to just exponentially help your tournaments. So switch it out. Switch her out. Nice. So I think we've got everything now maxed, right? Yes. Someone asked earlier, here's what my stats are. Enemy attack level skip 42.8. Health level skip 42.9. Lean towards finishing cards generally. Auto completing the event is nice. The max wave account is much eventually, but if no decent mods, we keep 50-50. I had a legendary G comp, wormhole redirector, AD when I went full cards till max. Nice. One other benefit of waiting for your cards, or waiting to spend any gems on modules before you get your cards done, of course, is the module system is like college level calculus. It seems like it's so convoluted and just so confusing. Not to just, you know, shout myself out, but if you look back at one of my other lives where I did the module pulls live and kind of walked through the process, and actually had like JP, and that was where Ethan listened in and I almost destroyed my ACP. That's a pretty good video to watch to kind of see the process. But you could, the benefit of doing cards first is obviously the guaranteed return, but secondarily you get to kind of learn the module process and how it works with merging what you need, getting tons of fodder in place as well. I just realized something, because my current module is all for ultimate weapon is basically all chain lightning. Just trying to see, I'm thinking back when I go to my farming run, when I'm using my harmony conductor with only a 2-meter black hole, I think I'll lower my range to the bare minimum in the lab. Workshop's already maxed out, but I think I'll still have full coverage of black hole where nothing will get to my tower. I think. We'll have to see. Man, a lot of my cards are white 5-star except epics and rares. But I still have 2 locked cards and not sure how I unlock them. The ones next to Demon Energy Shield. So one of them is Ultimate Crit, which is absolutely money. Ultimate Crit, I think you have to get like tier 12, level 100 or 200. I don't know. Have an epic project funding and DP that I use for tournaments. Nice. Yeah, I do half and half, man. Do 1 card pull, then 1 module pull. Your CL multiplier, and do you have enhanced damage? So my chain lightning multiplier is insane. 2,000. And then I've got a lot of enhancements on it. I'm gonna be not perma upgrading, but like I had my this is the Chain Thunder. I had this upgrading, but then I accidentally spent too many coins, so I couldn't keep it permanent. But Chain Thunder, I was able, by getting a few levels of Chain Thunder and then doing like 3 levels in boss health reduction, I was able to push from tier 16 wave 60 to tier 16 wave 110 and unlock card mastery. So Chain Lightning is very good for tournaments. Very good. Good morning, Nads. I was hoping to get Wave Accelerate, but haven't unlocked it yet. Damn. I guess I got lucky. I got Wave Accelerator early. But that's another, you know, point that Ethan, or that a point that helps Ethan's case of leading towards cards. Wave Accelerator is such a good card, and like if you look at some of these, like Energy Shield, 8-minute cooldown when you get it maxed out. But Wave Accelerator, most importantly, 54% like cooldown in between waves. It's gonna help you farm a lot faster. So that was my thought process with going all cards first, just so I could speed up my farming runs and then get more coins, obviously. Sounds good, because I sent 3Ks for one mod. I'm gonna jump up. Yeah, man, modules are so frustrating. They're ridiculous. And then, like, once I started doing modules, I literally kept getting the stupid, I mean, I forgot what it's called. Right here. Like, this thing's useless. I just kept getting magnetic hooks. And it had just been a featured banner. Obviously didn't buy one of them. And then, it was just, it pisses me off now to think about it. Just like, that module's literally useless. Sure, it gives you a little bit of crowd control, but on a farming run, like, you don't need it. It just get me pissed off. How do you unlock Wave Accelerator? Is it like tier 13, something I haven't reached yet? No, I'm pretty sure, here, I'll ask it. What about, I'll ask ChatGPT. Wave Accelerator card. And what about Ultimate? Spelled that wrong. How do I unlock those? What tier wave do I need to reach? Uh-oh. Damage is coming in. Alright, so I just passed this guy. They're ahead of me, so I'd assume his run is about over. Or he's doing the good old, you know, walk the dog, get dinner while you're watching a streamer, and you let them pass you before then you rip their heart out. Shout out to you, Sirius. So Wave Accelerator, unlock requirement. No milestone available in shop pulls. Ultimate crit is tier 14, wave 50. So yeah, you might just have horrible luck. Because I remember getting it early. I was very lucky. But yeah, you'll get it. Just keep pulling. Yeah, it's just a random pull. That sucks. I mean, law of averages, you'll get it eventually, so don't get discouraged. I'm just going to save this real quick. Now we're getting so far. Just hide the email, of course. You know me. Yeah, so this is just thinking out loud. This is my black hole coverage. The range will come down to about here when it's at 0 in my workshop, or the minimum, not workshop, in my lab. Here, because I can adjust it after. And then my module will only give me 2 meters, so I think I'll still have full coverage. And then when I permanent black hole, I shouldn't get any shotguns. Yeah. It's hard rolling for those module sub effects on the ultimate weapon module, since there's 18 different like sub effects. It's just Oh my gosh. So many reroll shards. It's got the epic percentage, I'm sure. Bad luck. No, man, start saying, I am lucky. I am lucky. I'm going to get the Wave Accelerator card. Just tell yourself that. Envision it. See it in your eyes. And then spend the gems. And then get it. Magnetic Hood is useful against scatters when you don't have Chain Lightning. When they split, your tower spams mines. Yeah, you're right. I definitely see it doing that. But now that I have the Chain Lightning lab for scatters, it's at 3 or 2.5. And it's additive, so I think that means every hit it gets another 2.5 times damage, which is just astronomical. It's almost at 3.75, yeah, so. I mean, the Harmony Conductor is what I have, but I literally haven't put a level into anything on my Poison Swamp, so it's useless. However, I don't want to spend any reroll shards yet to reroll my Magnetic Hook, since I've got really good, you know, legendary sub effects. To get to Mythic would be a lot. So I figure I'm just going to experiment with the extra Death Wave quantity and the extra Black Hole duration Mythic on the Harmony Conductor. Just because then I'll have a true permanent Black Hole. That 1 second difference, like the 49 second versus 50 in a run, like they will, some enemies will hit my tower and hurt it. So having a permanent helps there. Well, maybe I should save 3,000 gems or something and go for the gold. Final Verdict, cards are 50-50. I mean, my modules aren't bad for my level. I do 50-50, man. I do 50-50. Since you've got your commons maxed out, do 50-50. You'll be disappointed some days, but then you might all of a sudden get a random, like, 2 epic pull, and, you know, great luck. I do 50-50. Because, like, if you get, like, a good mythic, like, epic, like, unique effect module, and then obviously you get, like, a mythic defensive percentage or mythic health regen, it's gonna really help your farming. Like, I was playing with a legendary health regen on my ancestral Sharp Fortitude, but then once I got that thing to ancestral health regen, I was instantly able to farm like 1,000 waves higher in tier 9 and 10. Just that much more. Don't feel too lucky with cards. Before I had all rare cards max, I was missing 4 epic cards. Super Tower, D mode, Energy Net, Nuke. I took a picture of it. Fish. Oh yeah, that's right. I got Wave Accelerator early, but I didn't get Nuke till like very late. So I'd get the Nuke event, and I didn't have Nuke, so I could never get any of it. I hate the Nuke event, by the way. I know it's an event this time, but it's just so, yeah. Maybe I'll get 1 level of it. Alright, what are we at here? Yep, so he's definitely done. This dude's still going. That's going to be close. It's going to be real close. I know this might obviously take a little bit of time, but I just want to check this. So, yep, he's not going to beat me. Going to beat that guy. Going to beat that dude. Lazy, yeah. Toast. I'll beat him. Beat him. These guys are probably done with their runs already. So we'll just click through this. PETA, yeah. Goofy, I like that name. Steggy. Ooh, Steggy might have a chance of beating me. Jarius, Fur, Yu, Fabritz, whatever that is. Muke. Blank. Not gonna say that out loud. 140. Oh, whoops. Wow, 15,193. I already clicked on him. 15,110. Yeah, this is actually decent little bracket here. So we'll see. Best strat to go highest tier you have. Wait till one wave is done, then click nuke and run. Repeat until finish. Yeah, it's so much time. So much time for so little medals. If I was still doing like my milestone pushes in tier 16, where I had nuke equipped, it'd be a little bit easier. But that's the only reason I have a few here on the nuke. Yeah, was just from that. And then I got the milestone, so no. What is their damage? Alright, they're still, yeah, I'm still in a really good spot here. Still in a good spot, boys. Look at how fast the boss goes down. With my chain lightning, how it is. What up, Mike? I was wondering where you were. Welcome. Good to see ya. We're going for first place, baby. First place. We got a decent bracket, though. This guy's still going. And there's some good ones chasing me. I'll for sure place top 4, but you know how it is. How many skips do I got? $455, $471. User developed AD mod and take off all offensive cards, juggle the enemies to maximize kills. Oh, that's even smarter, yeah. Yeah, take off, like, I have death penalty, so obviously you'll want to take that off. Probably take that off and take off, like, a bunch of my, any damage or attack mods. And then just let them pile up and then nuke. If I had the adjust damage slider, so I could just turn it all the way down, and then just let them pile up, that would help. But I'm not there yet. Alright, I'm going to let this run. And before this gets just too gross, I'm going to clean this bowl out. So I'll mute myself and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, boys. I'm back. And we're still crushing it here. Song's quiet. He's still going. Lazy genius. Question is, how far will I go? Yeah, my wall hasn't taken anything significant yet, so... Oh, never mind. That's kind of significant right there. Let's use enemy balance card. Yeah, enemy balance for trying to get that nuke mission for sure. I was going to say, not in the tournament. Not in the tournament. Oh, shoot. I forgot to check something. Is this it? Yeah. Just checking on something real quick. Whoa. Miss anything? Nope. Still crushing it. All right, now back to this. Whew. Buffed by a fast, didn't matter. Chain lightning, bro. I think by, I mean, I'm gonna get another level in the like the scatter lab to get it to 3.75 with chain lightning, but then I'll probably stop that, and then I'll probably just go back to like attack speed, and then like crit, super crit. And I know I keep saying I'm gonna do other labs, but like I need to get to the point where I can stay in Legends. So I'm just gonna go back all in on Chain Thunder, attack speed, damage, critical, things like that. And then I'll probably, rather than getting Golden Tower Plus, I think I'll just try to get permanent Poison Swamp. And then maybe get some of those labs going. Just because I gotta stay. I love streaming, but like a 3-hour tournament stream is these things just take so long, man. Get me out of champs. Get me out of here. Damn. I wonder, because like you see it going down a bit, but then I think when it takes a big chunk like that, it's either a super crit or it's that ultimate crit card where it just takes a massive amount of damage. It's like, look at that. The health. What is that? Sextillion? Septillion? That's a ton of health. It's at 45 on tier 6. Nice. So 1.75. And my damage on Chain Lightning. Yeah, quintillion. Quadrillion, I don't know. Nice, D-Bill. That's a big milestone. Tier 6 is a good... someone told me, like, Tier 6 is kind of a good sweet spot to park at for a while. Because Tier 7 is, like, I think 2 or 3 times harder than Tier 8's another 2 or 3 times harder. But, like, Tier 6, I think, is just, like, 1 times harder than Tier 5. But you get a big jump in coins. There's, like, a bracketed chart I saw about it. But Tier 6 is a good tier to farm at for a while. I stayed at Tier 6 for a good long time. $15.71. I gotta keep that number in mind. Write it down. Check back in a few minutes. I have a feeling he's about done. He's gotta be. It has to be about done. When is Nuke? Tier 14, Wave 10. No, Nuke, I think... let me ask ChatGPT. What about the Nuke card? When do you unlock that? I'm pretty sure it's just a random drop that you can get at any time. Oh no, excuse me. Nuke epic card. You have to reach tier 11 wave 10. Once you hit this, a nuke card becomes available in the card pull pool. So yeah, tier 11 wave 10. But the ultimate crit is tier 14, I believe. So I think that's where you're getting that number from. It's just so satisfying to watch Chain Lightning just melt everything. Oh, except for that. What the heck? That just stopped. Yeah, 1571. He stopped at 1571. So that's what we're shooting for, boys. 1571. Or 1572, technically. I'll be able to get there. These bosses are getting tanky, though. Yeah, the attack is still high, but like with my regen, I mean, I know my regen's not like insane, but I could disable that. What? Yeah, with my enhancements, I've got a ton, 193 and 193 trillion health. Oh my gosh, my death wave isn't even fully maxed out yet. That's insanity. I need every bit of health. If I can get my death wave maxed out and I can get to 200 trillion, every little bit of death wave health I get bonus, because then my wall health is 567%, and then my wall fortification is like 360% or whatever. I just have a lot. Every little bit of health goes a long way on my tower and my wall. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What's up, Miguel? Thank you. Those were 2 down. There were 2 down in the lower ranks that were in the hundreds of tier 16, so they might come up and surprise later. Yeah, there was one guy who was like tier 16 wave 100, like 11 or 16. I got, in terms of like legends placements, I have the best at 20, but obviously that's just a lucky bracket. So I bet those guys will definitely like, you know, jump up later, but we'll have to see. Considering I got like 1570 last tournament and it was second place, and Sirius got like 2087 and got first. Obviously, like, people can go a lot farther. Sorry, tournament cards. Damage, attack speed, health, energy shield, health regen, cash, slow aura, critical chance, free ups, defense, berserker, death ray, ultimate crit, plasma cannon, wave skip, recovery, package, second wind, and demon mode. Looking back, maybe I should have done like energy net instead of death ray or super tower. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. We're here. I really getting more chain thunder because the bosses are what's getting me now. But if I was able to get a lot more chain thunder to really just nerf the boss damage on me, that would really help my runs. So that's why I'm going to go back to working on that lab. Oh yeah, bro. Thank you. I didn't even think of that. I don't need this card at all anymore. I'll put on Fortress. I think Landmine Stun would actually help. Yeah, because I mean, I could put on Orbs, but I think I've got good crowd control already. Or I've got, you know, good damage elimination. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Landmine Stun or Orbs? I, of course, have the 3 orbs. I think Landmine Stun because I have... Yeah, look at all those landmines that are popped up. And with the fast buff, yeah, I think that'll be what we do. Yeah, thank you, Kikita. I completely spaced on that, so that was big. Thank you. Definitely going to help me get a little bit farther now. Man, they're just coming at me. They're flying at me. Yeah, with fast buff, they probably just rocket past the orbs. Yeah. I keep my free up card to fuel G-Comp to keep the spotlight missile or smart missile spewing out. Wait, I don't get it. So how would, excuse my ignorance here. So keeping free ups on, how would it help the Galaxy compressor to keep your smart missiles going? I'm not connecting the dots. There's so much stuff about this game that you just gotta learn. But yeah, look at all those landmines. I have like a decent landmine duration, so I'm hoping just having a few of those extra will pause a few enemies and, you know, freeze them, stun them, so I can get a little bit more survivability. But they go so fast, yeah, the orbs I don't think would do anything. Yeah, he's I think Mike has a mythic G comp or ancestral, so every time he gets the recovery package, it basically moves it down to a 3-second cooldown of Spark missiles, and it just shoots out a ton of them. Oh, free up with recovery package chance, yeah. It's like, yeah, you definitely want that recovery package chance, like for sure. Bro, did I just hear my cat? Just a second. Yeah, she just hissed at my brother, so I heard something out there. Had to go check on what's going on. Make sure no one's getting hurt. Yeah, I was like, wait a second. Free upgrade? G comp? What? But I see now. I'll have another update on Friday when I wrote down their name. I shouted them out in one of my videos, but he said, don't re-roll to get mythic on your stupid magnetic hook, but instead do it on your harmony conductor and get poison swamp. And so I'm gonna test that harmony conductor now that it's pretty much ready and re-rolled, and I'll see how it does compared. I think in July I'll get Interland Mine. That'll benefit G-Comp too. Yeah, because I'll just be able to pop right out. Oh yeah, we're flying through this, boys. Wait, he's still going? What? Oh my gosh. Bro, he was stopped for a while. What? Are you kidding me? People pause for various reasons. Yeah. Just pause to mess with my mind. Well, still saying I am going to get first. I'm going to win this. Checking a few things.
That's insane.
Yeah, enhancements are nuts. They're a bit daunting. Then when you get them, like, so what my plan is for the next few days is what I have been doing is just putting a ton into my workshop. So obviously I have more workshop levels in the Legends run, but it's getting to the point where like getting 10 levels in damage is like 3 trillion, and I could also get 1 level of damage enhancements for 3 trillion. So I'm just gonna go with whatever's cheapest, and I will unlock super crit enhancements in like 30 trillion spent. So I'm pretty sure that by the time Friday rolls around, I'll have super crits enhanced to a pretty good amount, which hopefully will help me stay in Legends finally. I just reached enemy level skip workshop enhancements. Unfortunately, only enough coin on hand to go to 1.05. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, but like not every workshop is, or not every enhancement is created equal. Like I was doing some landmine and defense absolute enhancements, and they're just super cheap. But like level skip enhancements, I'm pretty sure the price just gets really high really fast. Got my lab to 10 following someone's advice. Oh, got my range lab to 10. Nice. Yeah, I did range upgrades for a bit, and I forgot who it was. They're like, oh, it doesn't really help that much for like
Tournaments?
or no, it doesn't really help that much for farming, depending on like what tier you're farming. But it absolutely helps for tournaments, or it doesn't help for farming tiers. Excuse me. See, my brain's getting all spacey. Just been grinding this tournament for so long. Sorry, I gotta respond to some messages. Uh-oh. Starting to take some damage. Oh my gosh, why? Did you see that? There was like no, there was no attack going off. There's like no enemies on the screen except for the boss, but you think it would still keep shooting the boss. But I guess the chain lightning wasn't popping. Even though with Dimension Core it should still go and hit the initial target, but I don't know. It's more likely to hurt for farming by skewing your black hole coverage, but for tourneys. Yeah, so with my range, so my black hole range is already so big that with the range I have, it does cover a lot. If I use a range card, it would hurt it. But what I'm going to do, because the module I'm going to use after this for farming only has a 2 meter common black hole range multiplier or addition, I'm going to lower my research lab range all the way, and I think I'll be okay. Because with permanent black hole, it's not like it really matters anyways. As long as you have full coverage of your range in the black hole, you're going to be pretty good. Uh-oh. Starting to take some damage. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. And just like that. It's like when the bosses come, it seems like that's when my wall gets the most, you know, hits on it. And then I can kind of regenerate, and then the boss comes, and then it just goes like that. Black hole is 56, covers my tower. Nice. More like it to hurt. So that must mean your range is pretty, just leaving it like that for now. Are you talking your lab range or workshop range? It's like workshop range, I've got maxed out, but I've got some good, or I think, like, it's like 1.7, is that right? No, 1.66. So yeah, if I lower this all the way after, I think I'll for sure have full black hole coverage. It's one of those things, kind of just have to play around to find a sweet spot. Oh my god, I looked away and I just screwed myself. Oh my gosh. I didn't think it was that soon. Wow, that's so embarrassing. That's happened to me twice with demon mode. The last time my cat jumped up and I went to pet her, but since the energy shield is so low, jeez. But yeah, that's another personal best. So even without using demon mode. Oh wait, no, I don't think it is. 1571. No, 1587. So yeah. Damn it, bro. Ugh. That's happened twice now. I could have lowered the speed, but I saw my wall was still doing good and I was still doing tons of damage, so I went to reply to a message and had like 90 trillion wall health and shit. Yeah. It's amazing how quick you can go from handling stuff to dead. Yeah, like I literally was like, oh, I'll probably get to like 1600 before it gets any. Oh wait, 1612 shows right there. So I'll probably get to 1600 before it gets anything spicy. The wall was still recovering well. So yeah, I did get a personal best, but shit, I'm really frustrated with myself. I'm gonna stop using demon mode in champions tournaments. It just doesn't make sense. I think I would have done better using like hell, anything else. That's just so annoying. Yeah, Debo, that's twice I've done that. First time was the cat. This second one was one of my team members messaged me on Telegram. So I went to respond thinking, oh, you know, I've got like 17 messages piled up that I haven't gotten to after live. I'll just get back to one or two of these. And yeah, I just screwed myself. Shit. Well, here's what we're going to do now. I don't... Wait. Oh, shoot. That just went, so it costed me that. I'm going to keep this going. So now we'll just switch these on. Max that. Yep. And we're going to put this on. Even though this, it's not as good, obviously, even though it's pretty much useless since my poison swamp is nothing. But the extra death wave quantity, when this doesn't have any death wave quantity, and considering that I have a 2.1 times cell multiplier on my death wave, I think it'll get me a lot more. So I'm going to do a run on tier 9 like this. And then I'm going to do a run on tier 9, but instead of using my black hole digester, I'll use my G comp to see just how big the cell difference is. But let's come in here to range, and let's move this all the way down. Yeah, so I think now that's set, right? Yeah. Let's just do a quick start. Free ups. What am I missing here? Oh yeah, I usually put on Fortress just to have a useless card there. Wave skip, energy shield. Just checking my farming cards. Health regen, cash, coins, free ups, critical coin, nice. Let's do a quick double check here. I've even gotten to the point where I don't switch on like the ultimate crit or berserker late in a run. If I remember to put on chain lightning, I'll do it. But when you get so far in these runs on tier 9, like, and you're just EHP strategy, a little bit of extra damage doesn't really help that much. Oh wow, I'm just getting all this research done right now. All right, let's just see what this looks like. Yeah, you're right. I thought I got 1570, so still a personal best. If I would have used demon mode, I guess it probably would have got me another 20 waves. So would it have gotten me another position? Probably not. Oh yeah, look at that. So I'm completely fine with that that sub effect I have. Cool. All right, y'all. Well, I'm just gonna double check this later. Peace. I will see you Friday. And Friday we are staying in Legends. I'm telling you, that'll be it. Doing all my next upgrades are gonna be workshop. See these upgrades, 4 trillion here, but I could enhance for 2 trillion. So I'm just gonna enhance all this, get the damage to a really good point, and then unlock super crit. And then I'm gonna get enough that I can go back to researching my chain thunder, and we are gonna stay in effing Legends. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching.